inside of the bat. It's going to drop down for a base knock as first base goes flying. And here comes the man of the hour, captain versus captain. Dalton's trying to give him a free pass. Rack's not leaving the box. The moment we've all been waiting for. Right through the 4-hole. Not the laser beam homer that Rack was dreaming of last night. But he'll take 1 for 1 on the day thus far. Here's Strongy. Demolished foul. And not caught by the fans. We're rolling with some banana ball rules today, so if it leaves the field of play and is snagged by anybody in the stands, it'll be an out. Nice pickup there at short, flip to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Good hustle by Strongy. Nice play by Luke Livian, though, on a tough hop. Hot one in the infield. Now Harry steps in. Runners on the corners. 2 down. Dalton just misses the outside corner. Big spot here early. Tough to wait on the Dalton Malden pitch. That's a wonderful catch. Barehanded by the fans to get Team Malden out of a sticky situation. Rack's guys strand runners on the corners. And now the Malden Maniacs coming to swing it, with Robert Anthony Cruz taking over on the bump as he sets up his camera. Looks like Dalton's going to be sending up Blake Cavell to lead things off. Tremendous collegiate player in the old US of A, who's played on a plethora of Australia's top teams. A skied pitch and popped foul. Nice E-fist there from Cruz to open up his day on the bump. That one hit a mile high. Does it have the distance? You can kiss it goodbye. Blake Cavell's second swing he takes leaves the yard. And just like that, Dalton's boys jump out in front. A chorus of boos from the Sydney faithful here today. Rack a fan favorite, not just in the States, but down under as well. You can hear the chants. That one's demolished! Did they go back to back? You betcha, into the trees! Demolished by Livian. A lot less boos for Luke. It's 2-0 Malden. And now Jaden Cavell steps in. Here's Big Brother. Is it a turkey? 3 straight log balls for Team Malden. The Cavalls with Livian sandwiched in between. And what a shot. Jaden Cavell rips the Euro step coming to home plate. So first Blake, then Luke, now Jaden. Can it be 4 straight to kick off the bottom of the first? That's a laser beam out of here. Rack's slow pitch softball pitching debut could not have started any worse. Can they make it 5 straight? No, but it's a base knock. Right back up the chute. 5 straight hits for Malden's fellas here, who have a 4-0 lead. Rack still looking for an out. That'll be ball 1. Popped right side. This will stay in the yard. It's going to drop in for a knock, though. Bermuda Triangle situation. 3 guys there, no one to make the play.
All right, here we go.
2 men on, nobody out. Rolled over, Rack gonna take it to third base himself. Thought he might try some Derek Jeter nonsense over to first. He made the smart play. That's why they call him Coach Rack. 1 down, and finally Dalton Malden steps up, hiding himself in the 7-hole. And it's a 3-run nuke, no doubt. Nice snag. It's going to count as a home run. Just like in banana ball, it has to be a catch on a foul ball for it to be an out. Funky Phil argues, but to no avail. 7-0. Team Malden out in front. And now we have our first summer Sizzler kid stepping in. Choking up on the bat, poking it the opposite way by Rack. And the play made by Strongy. Two down, we're back to the top of the order. And nice scoop, Rack going for a trick play. Is gonna just take the out. Doesn't get it between the legs. He's content to leave the mound. 10 guys come to the dish for Team Malden. 7 of them score. Dalton had himself hiding in the 8-hole. Came on with 2 ducks on the pond. Brought him home on 1 swing. And since we're playing some slow pitch softball here, you can see that the offense can come in flurries. Well, it's a 7 spot for Malden. Here comes the thunder from down under. Line shot, look out. Blake Cavill and a summer Sizzler youth, both there. Neither could make the snag. That thing was smoked. Right back to Malden, could be 2. Over to second, can't make the snag, but they're getting the force out. Nice job by the kid in the blue Sizzler jersey and hat. Both teams allowed to bring in kids to help them man their positions today. You can see Team Malden with a 7-run lead, exercising that option here in the top of the second. All over the field. Good blinks there by Lockie. Another one of the Aussie drop bears from this past year. Tremendously accomplished Australian baseball player. Plunked. Funky Phil's going to make him swing. He says that he really didn't attempt to get out of the way, so it'll just be ball 2. Inside out, right center field, at the wall. See you later. 2-run jack for Lockie. And just like that, the deficit cut to 5.
All right. I'm on deck, baby. I got him, base. Let's go.
Jaden steps in. Way ahead of the changeup there from Malden, who's blown back by the whiff. This one chopped towards second, off the knee of our youngster there. Hope he's okay. Ricochets it to center field. Tough hop for him. And now Rack steps in. Big spot here. Trailing by 5 with a man aboard. 1 out in the top of the second. And he's going to spit on that one. 1-0 count. It's going to make his Savannah Bananas teammate come right at him. That one high, and
not today, baby.
Rack taking offense. A couple steps towards Dalton. That's his pitch. That thing all the way up to Queensland. Oh my! Off the Funky Phil bus. It's a funky smash for Robert Anthony Cruz. 2-run jack, and it's a 7-4 game. There's the acrobatics. Cruz 2 for 2 on the morning. And now Strongy will step in, hoping to keep the offense rolling here for Team Rack. In on the hands and hit a mile foul. Second foul home run of the morning here for Joshua Strong. Stays back on that one, not enough though, towards foul territory and out of reach from our 2 Sizzlers converging on the ball. See what Malden goes to here, looking for a big punch out. Liner fair. All the way to the wall. And Strongy is going to turn on the burners and trot into second base with a stand-up double.
Oh, man.
It's a big rock.
Man in scoring position. Team Rack is down by 2. Check that. Down by 1. 2-run jack, and the offense is rolling here for Team Rack in the top of the second. It's a 7-6 game, just like that. Chop towards third, and Joe chopping in front of Blake was one of the youngsters. Saved the middle Cavill brother from a softball right in the noggin.
Who's ready to run?
Chop back to Malden. Another nice play by Dalton. Gets the force at second, throw over to first, not even close to in time. And Lockie swinging it from the left side with a base knock. Just like that, with 2 down, the game's tying run in scoring position, the go-ahead on first.
Jump that shoulder.
Fouled away. Not caught by the fans. Looks like a little tree interference there. Looks like we have a pinch runner for Richard Keel, who hit into the fielder's choice. Runner for him on second base, the tying run. This one chopped towards second, another tough play. And over to first, just in time. Good work there from Jalen. That was exactly what Team Rack needed. They have cut the deficit to just one run. With a 6-run top of the second, and now Cruz will take the bump again, hoping to put up a goose egg, keep this game close. It's a glorious morning for some slow pitch softball here down under. 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice breeze coming in as we come to you live from the East Hills Baseball Club. And Luke Livian will lead it off for Team Malden. Waits on it, and he's got himself another Jimmy Jack. Good response on the first pitch in the bottom of the second.
Is that 5 or 6 home runs? Think 5?
6. That's 6 home runs. Yep. Question there from Kevin Feen off camera, wondering how many homers. It was 6, and that's where it stays. Jaden Cavill nearly left the yard. Look at a nice play by Strongy out there in center. Quite possibly robbed a home run just with his height. One of the more casual home run robberies you'll ever see. This one cannot be robbed. Solo shot, and now we've got a youngster sprinting around the bases to represent our home run hitter from Team Malden. Look at that little rascal go. High fives from his opponents. And Funky Phil's telling him he's got to get down. Whoa! Power slide on both knees. That was electric. Never seen that one before. Nice piece of hitting. Opposite way. Nice snag! What a catch made by the kid. That ball was blistered. Frozen rope out to left center. Out number 2 for Team Rack. Oh, nice athleticism on display there from former Washington Nationals minor leaguer. Two-0 count, trying to find the zone. Nearly had a perfect inning of throwing nothing but strikes to over 10 batters yesterday against the U10 kids, which is really an impressive feat. With the obvious note being how small they are. Liner to second, and that's a great hold by Robert Anthony Cruz.
All right, let's go. Let's play one ball again.
He wins the second inning, 6 runs to 2. And we're playing match style play, just like Banana Ball here. So you win an inning, you get a point. As the news gets to Bico just now. Perfect. So forget all that mumbo jumbo about runs. It's a 1-1 game. Dalton's team has outscored Rack's team 9-6 in the runs department. But the vast majority, 7 of those 9 runs, came in the first inning, so only good for 1 point. We're not playing walk-offs today, which is where the confusion can come in. But it's all made up and the points don't matter when we really get down to it. Rack's going to show off his switch hitting capabilities. 2 for 2 on the day, a single and a homer from the left side. And as a righty, this one hit a mile high, just shy of the infield dirt, and a juggling snag. Nice play out there by Blake Cavill. Looks like there was some interference from Luke Livian. An end one, I'd say that should count for more than 1 out. Although it was his own teammate who was interfering. Now Strongy steps in. Watches that one float in outside. Is it fair? Just barely foul. Strongy's been living down that left field line.
It's a base hit.
And that one right back up the middle.
Catcher pop up here, I might be able to run it again. That's what I'm hoping for.
So a base knock for Joshua Strong. Well, that looked pretty good. Funky Phil calls it a ball. Our automatic catcher disagrees. Never seen an umpire not behind home plate. It's an interesting strategy here from Phil, as this one lifted high and deep to left, does not have the distance. Nice snag by the youngster out there. Two down. And that one floats in just a bit high on Richard Keel. Stroked and trying for a basket catch. No-handed, would have been a trick play. Ends up bouncing right off the stomach of our youngster out there. Love the attempt, throwing the mid away. But the pride of Fern Tree Gully is aboard. Now this one inside out towards right field and tips off the glove of the kid out there. Fella's just going station to station here. No, Strongy is going to trot in after all that. Looks like he was going to jam the brakes at third, and then he pumped it into second gear. This one to dead center. Another chance for the youngsters. Nice snag. Points to his teammates behind him. And just one run across for Team Rack in the top of the third. So this game knotted at a point apiece. Team Malden needs 1 run to tie the third inning, 2 to win it. And Rack's going to go back out there on the bump now that he's got the camera and mic set up. You'll get to see this all through his lens, I'm sure in a couple of weeks' time on the Coach Rack YouTube channel. Dalton Malden YouTube channel will have a vlog from Australia as well. Boys do a brilliant job documenting all of their travels, normally around the US. Finally, we get to go international here. A hit by pitch, but we're just going to call it ball 1. And that one outside, 2-0 count. The moon shot fouled off. Nice hustle by Funky Phil. showing off the wheels. That's a guy who does have one career steal in banana ball. This one behind us. Not caught, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. We have not seen a strikeout this morning. Wood sails in a pinch high, full count.
I'm trying.
Oh, Rack, look out, baby. Uses his body to stop it, flips it behind the back into right field. Insult to injury there. Rack wears it. He's A-okay. Opposite field, nice leaping catch at third.
Okay, we need to recognize some very important people to Osborne right now. So we need to call in some pinch hitters. Some really important pinch hitters. And those pinch hitters, can those people just near the canteen, between here and the canteen, can you guys just separate just a little bit? Because I need to call out Rebecca and Ainsley. Because we need some pinch hitters and we need a big round of applause to bring them over here because they've been working really hard to make sure that you guys are heroes the whole time you've been here. So we can't keep the game going until Rebecca and Ainsley come over here and take their pinch hits.
How about this from Kevin Feen?
Here they are. Come on, ladies.
Come on. Go on. Mum can do it.
Did anyone remember to bring the bullpen card?
Are we
Bring it around the bullpen card.
going now?
Oh, here they come. They really want these at-bats.
Bring it.
Calling in pinch hitters
Come on in.
and asking for a little hustle.
Jump the fence. They're my fiercest rivals.
Well, here come 2 legends of the Osball world. Do so much behind the scenes.
So he really wants to start some action. So we really got to get behind Coach Rack on this one. But I know Rebecca and Ainsley can swing it, so let's see what can happen.
And what a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Rebecca and Ainsley on their first at-bat. All right, who's taking first? Who's taking first? Here they are.
No, you can't. Here we go. Quick.
Mum, go.
All right.
Mum, let's go. Oh, what's this?
We play barefoot softball down here.
Wow.
We do it different.
All right.
Okay.
All right, here this goes back.
Really nice twirly bird 360 swing there. It's a unique technique.
Come on, Ainsley.
We'll see if it pays off. Waits on it, smashes it, caught. Snag in foul territory as the boos rain down.
On, Rebecca.
And Rebecca with the barrel towards short. Oh, no, behind the back snag. It's going to be a trick play missed. And Rebecca rewarded for the barrel by safe passage to first base. And now her son Blake steps in. Right towards her, rolled over towards first. There's one at second, and that will close out the inning. Very nice work, ladies. Impressive swings as they head back to headquarters. And the game thunders on. That's going to be an inning win for Coach Rack's side. So even though he's being outscored by Malden's team 9-7, he leads 2-1 with 3 innings in the books. Dalton Malden back out on the bump. To the top of the fourth we go. Oh, look out, Dalton. We saw Rack take one off the thigh just an inning ago. Now one from his side, shot right back at Malden. Here's Rack, 2 for 3 with a 2-run shot. 1-0 count, banana versus banana here. And making a 2-home run game from Robert Anthony Cruz, as he's going to have a youngster run around the bags for him. Well, he's just not even going to take the trot at all. Strongy, if it's fair, it's long gone. Into the tree. Back-to-back jacks. And now the away side. Up to 10 runs. And take a lead in runs for the first time here this morning. That one's not going to leave the yard. Oh, 2 outfielders converge. Neither can make the snag. As we've got about, it looks like, somewhere between 9 and 13 outfielders. It's tough to say which kid gets the error there. And look at that! They're able to combine talents for an out on the very next swing, retiring Funky Phil in deep left center. As the boys in Malden's dugout heckling Funky Phil, saying he's got no juice. Guy needs to do some more push-ups. Ruthless, the youth here. Oh, look out. That's our third hit batter of our contest here. All smiles. The mound is not charged. Dalton's still safe. And another chance for the outfielders. Someone make the call. Nice job. Only one guy there. Makes the play easily. So back-to-back outs for Malden as Lockie struts up to the dish. And that's going to be 3 outs. Good job, Biko. Way to keep track of that. So Rack's squad with a 3 spot on a 2-run homer and then a solo shot to make it back-to-back from Rack and Strongy. Chance to take a 2-point lead. Line drive off the foot of our guy at the hot corner. And Luke Livian, big turn around first. He'll hold up right there as Jaden Cavill comes up to the dish. Liner found a hole. That's exactly what Team Malden needed. 2 men on. And they bring the innings tying run up to home plate. Count, and our hitter is going to go from right batter's box to the left. And nice switch hitting skills there. Able to keep the hands in. That one goes all the way to the wall. Livian's going to come in to score from second. Blake goes first to third. An RBI single. And now we're knotted up at 10 runs apiece, but remember, points, the number that really matters here. Pop in the infield, Rack making the call, backflip catch! Are you kidding me? On the other side of the world, Robert Anthony Cruz can still make a tremendous trick play. The flips work in Australia as well. Liner into left field. And now 2 runs here in the 4th. And Dalton Malden with the inning in his hands.
Can't run.
1 for 1 with a homer so far here today. Out to right center. And that'll do it. 2 for 2 with 2 dingers is the songbird of our generation, and he's going to bring a youngster around the bags with him. Now we will roll it a walk-off, unlike in the first inning, because once again, it's all made up and the points don't matter, and we're here to have fun. What an offensive performance from the pride of Davie, Florida.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Dalton Malden is not only a spectacular Savannah Bananas player. Dalton Malden is actually a recording artist, and you are about to hear his most recently released single right now. So make sure that you jump on Spotify or you jump on Instagram, okay? Because this is Dalton's song.
And now we've got Dalton Malden blaring on the speakers while Dalton pitches that one out to dead center. Nice snag. 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the top of the 5th. Rolled over to short under the mitt of Livian. Anticipated a high hop, did not get it. It'll be an E6 and a big one as there's a man aboard here for Cruz. Just like Malden on the mound, he's got 2 home runs today. And that one on a hop to second. There's one, 360 from Livian, trying for a trick play over at first. Coming up empty. Oh, what a play, what a recovery. Rack showing off the wheels, but gunned down by the first baseman. Trying to grab an extra bag. And just like that, 3 batters up. Unconventionally, Dalton faces the minimum. Thanks to the 4-6-3-6 twin killing. Second goose egg of the day that Malden's been able to toss out on the bump against Team Rack. Golden opportunity for his boys to jump back out in front. Rack needs no warm-ups at this point. That's why they call him Rubber Arm Robert Anthony. And here we go, bottom of the 5th. First pitch bounced foul. Sweet like honey, blaring here in Australia. And a nice hot shot through the 6-hole. Good start for Team Malden. Inning-winning run is aboard. Here comes Blake Cavill. Popped up, shallow center, Strongy out, and will make the snag surrounded by the kids. 1 away. Here comes Luke Livian asking the dugout, am I lefty or righty? He's gonna go with the natural right side. And takes that one as a ball, bounces in front of home plate. Off the end of the bat, a lot of guys out there, and the one red jersey comes away with the snag in a sea of blue. What a play. tricky when you've got gloves flying all in front of your face. Vision obscured, not a problem. And now Jaden Cavill smokes it foul, not caught by the fans.
We need a ball. Where's the other ball?
Left-handed.
Huh?
Left-handed.
And now Jaden's going to swing left-handed. Rack's looking for a softball to throw.
Yeah, we need it. Throw it in. Yeah, that one in your glove.
Too many long balls here today.
What?
Softballs have been disappearing.
All right, let's go. Oh, no.
Avoiding the hit by pitch. Jaden comes up empty on the big cut.
Lefty's not working for you.
And back to the right side. Hits it high and deep to left. The guys converge. Another nice snag. Out there by one of our summer Sizzlers.
Stay standing where you are. Okay.
And here comes Kevin.
We have about 8 minutes left before the All-Star game finishes. Before we do, we would like to recognize all of our first responders, all of our military personnel, our teachers and our nurses. If you are one of those, can you please remain standing, and the rest of us will give you a standing ovation. So please point them out. If you know a first responder, if you know a military personnel, you know a teacher, or you know a nurse, please point them out. All right, let's play the last inning.
Everyone out.
Is that going to leave the park? It will not. What a job by the outfielders. Once again, a crowd there. Looks like that one did not stay in the glove. No, it did. All right, we're calling it a catch. Lost the ball on the exchange. And now we head to the 6th. Our final inning of the ball game. What a job there by Rack on the bump. Had no wiggle room and was able to put up a big 0. Second one that he's earned this morning. So 5 innings in the books. 2-2 game. It all comes down to this. Another Dalton Malden original blaring through the speakers. Baby Shark. Not many people know that this is actually Dalton's song. Joshua Strong will lead it off. And that one's gone. First swing, top of the 6th. Strongy has his 3rd home run of the ball game. Muscles it out of there. And one swing later, oh, diving attempt on a foul ball would have been a legendary play. Seen some really, really impressive ball playing from the young Aussies here across 3 days of this tournament. This one skied in the infield, and it will be snagged by Blake. The important first out.
One out now. On top of the last.
Here's Richard Keel. Rolled over to short. Livian, his drop bear's teammate, under the legs with the trick play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 out now. Team Rack wants to call in a special pinch hitter. And that special pinch hitter is the voices of Savannah Bananas. Biko Scala.
And now I have to hit. Time to shine.
All right, taking over for Biko Scala is Coach Rack. Myself here. This is my first time commentating. Are we live? Are we good? All right, perfect. Biko Scala steps up to the plate. This is the first time I've ever seen him step up to the plate in a banana ball game. First pitch is underway. That ball is driven well, but that's going to be a foul ball. Good swing there, Biko. Once again, I've been tasked with commentating, filling in for Biko Scala. This has always been something I've wanted to do, but never had the chance to. And now we get to do it. Looks like we got some Biko chants going as pitch 2 is underway. That ball is driven high. We've got about 50 kids under it. And one Aussie drop bear who reels it in, makes the play in left field, retiring Biko Scala.
Catch up, Ed.
Looks like we've got another celebrity appearance here. And that ball is driven well, but once again, that's going to be a foul ball.
Is it Tim Zero?
I just need to bounce it.
We once again got Dalton Malden on the mound, pitching a fantastic game. This is shaping up to be quite the close contest, as that ball is ripped foul once again down the right field line.
Slow pitch, mate. I'm me as well.
Third pitch is underway, and that's a pop-up to Dalton Malden. Will he do a trick play? He will. Behind the back catch for Dalton Malden to retire the side. And I do not see Biko anywhere, so it looks like I might need a pinch pitcher to fill in for me. Actually, oh, Funky Phil looks like he's making his way out there as Biko Scala returns to the microphone. Great work out there, baby.
Thank you so much, Rack. It was an honor to get to trade places. Man, it's hard to stay back on the old slow pitch softball. Thanks, Kev. Patience is a virtue, my friends. Well, I was unable to add to the damage for Team Rack. Funky Phil now on the mound for Robert Anthony Cruz's squad. They would have pushed one run across on the Joshua Strong home run. This one to dead central. And we've got a tie game. Tied. We are tied. And we're going to get another youngster running the bags. The sixth inning knotted at a run apiece as our kid hustling in knocks the game up. And it all comes down to this. Sky high, we've got about 53 outfielders, but that one stays in the infield. Lockie able to make the snag. The Ephus, hot shot, look out kids. Golly. A lot of mustard on that one. And Brendan Jansen, not one of the 53 out there, but he's ready to run. Should Blake Cavill walk this thing off? He's got the gingerbread sliding mitt on and will not get to sprint around the bases here. Let's see. Oh, leaping snag. No, the ball touches the ground. Excellent base running from Team Malden there. No force out at second. It's now the inning-winning run in scoring position for Luke Livian. Rocking the boat shoes. Liner foul. His walk-up song, Barbie by Aqua, blaring. This could do it, deep out to left. And it bounces off of a glove, out of play for a homer. What a wild walk-off smash. Shades of Jose Canseco off the head and into the seats, this time off leather. And out into the land of good and plenty. Hard-fought battle between Rack and Malden. And now time for the big photo at the end of a really fun slow pitch softball battle.
Inside the circle, guys, inside the circle, you can't be in the photo. Everybody inside the circle.
And Biko has gone out. With the roving camera and microphone in the thick of the action with Strongy and the crew. Come on now. Yeah, what it do? Blake and Malden with the big win. And this is what we're all looking at.
Here, silly one. Come take some fun. Come on, we can do better than that. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What do you got, guys? What do you got? All right. Thank you all for coming out.
Good work, everybody. What a wonderful battle that was between, as Reginald Horton calls him, Delton and Rack. What a job. With the Thunder from down under. Oh, Richard Court there. Robert Anthony Cruz, let me grab you. Quick post-game interview here, my friend. A hard-fought battle. Started behind, took the lead. Walk us through your emotions through this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was an emotional roller coaster. Truly heart-wrenching finish. For a while there, I thought we were hanging in there. We started off with a terrible inning to lead off the game, but that's the beauty of Banana Ball. That only counted for 1 point for Dalton's team, so we were able to answer back and tie it up in the next inning. A little unfortunate the way it ended, but overall, I think the boys fought well.
Now, unlike baseball, you did not have 60 feet and 6 inches between you and home plate. You got a line drive off the thigh. Tell me what happened there.
Yeah, you know, I've been said to have thighs of steel, so I wasn't too worried about the ball coming in and hitting my thigh, so that was no problem at all. Just bounced right off. I was going to make the play, a little bit rattled, threw it behind the back, went up into right field. Trick play missed. It is what it is. I think I had my best effort. I was going to stand my ground. I wasn't going to move out of the way.
Last thing for you here, anything you learned from this game that could maybe get you a victory next year if we're able to return down under here?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that we need a lot more kids in the outfield a lot earlier in the game. I think towards the end we had just about every square foot or a square, I don't know, meter covered out there in the outfield. So I think we get some more Aussies out there in the outfield. I think that should substantially boost our chances, especially in the earlier innings.
Robert Anthony Cruz, thanks so much, my friend.
Thanks, Biko.
There he is, Rackalicious. Yeah, okay. What's your name, sir?
Jesse.
Jesse, what'd you think of that contest there?
Very good. Very good at bats there, but yeah, just what Rack said, more kids in the outfield more earlier in the innings.
Yeah, smart. I like that. What's your name?
Cooper.
Cooper, what did you think about that ball game?
Oh, well, it was very crazy. Lots of home runs. And yeah, we need more people in the outfield probably to stop.
Yeah, that's the big takeaway. More people in the outfield. What's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby, what did you think about the ball game?
It was so fun. And I wish I went out in the outfield earlier though.
Okay, yeah, so we need to get everybody out in the outfield. That's right. And what's your name?
Catalina.
Catalina, what did you think of the ball game here today?
It was amazing, all the home runs and all the catches. It was amazing.
Nice. I love the home runs and the catches as well. Yes, one more thing.
Up the Rockhounds!
Yeah, for the Rockhounds. That is huge. What's your name?
Noah.
Noah, what'd you think of the ball game here?
I think it was a really good game and everyone played awesome, but Dalton did the best.
Yeah, Dalton did the best. The final score says it. Okay, Dalton, I got to grab you for a quick post-game interview here, my friend. A big victory for your squad. How'd you get it done?
Yeah, man, I mean, we just we played the game. Played the game the right way. We had fun. Good things happen when you have fun. You play the game. That's it.
Yeah, no doubt. Any moments that will really stand out for the rest of time from this ball game here for you?
I would say probably Rack's first AB, not hitting a home run off me. That was nice. I kind of expected home runs only off from Rack, but I got a rollover on one. Still got it through the outfield, but that was good. And then just coming away with the win was really nice.
Now, we saw a hot shot off of Rack's thigh. Then it looked like a little retaliation from Team Rack, one right near your feet. Did it get a little ugly there, you think, between the two sides?
For a second, yeah. I know when you leave the ball across the middle of the plate, a little outside is probably going to come up the middle. And so I saw it coming. I was able to get out of the way a little bit, but I think that was a little bit of retaliation. And it did get to me a little bit, but we overcame it.
Yeah, you put yourself in the 8 hole. That was kind of sneaky. End up with 2 home runs. Was there any strategy there hiding you at the bottom of the order?
Yeah, no, not really. I just kind of forgot that I was supposed to hit too, and found a way. I feel like everybody got to hit, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go in next, and found a good spot. I liked it there.
Congratulations on the victory. Hope you can do it again next year.
Thank you, man.
That is Dalton Malden, victorious here today, and this is Biko Scala saying so long. The Summer Sizzler, Malden victorious, 3 points to 2 over Robert Anthony Cruz. Everybody on 3, can we say see you later? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
See you later! Surely you watch us play. Surely you
Yeah, we got one. Especially because they hooked me up with the
Let's go.
Okay, Biko out.
Yeah.